Ooh, spooky time.
Ooh, like Hey Scoops. Happy Halloween, everybody!
Threw me a curveball there.
I
Joe.
did.
I was
I
gonna say
did.
Happy Friday.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween! Another year, another trip around the sun. These holidays.
It's Friday,
Stop the
October
music.
31st.
Stop
These
Friday,
Fridays,
October
these Fridays, these holidays and things, they come around so quick. I don't even know what's going on.
I don't either.
It's like my head spins, it's another year. Here comes Halloween,
It's-
Thanksgiving, and Christmas, New Year.
It
Here's
is.
Halloween, Thanksgiving, New Year, and you're like, wait a minute, what the heck is going on?
I couldn't agree more. It's definitely a sign of getting older because
Well, you know,
you have that much less time, so time goes.
no, you know
Yeah.
why, right?
I mean, because we have less time.
No,
Oh.
Because your brain's dying, Joe.
it's sad, but your brain is slowing down, so time speeds up.
That really what it is?
Absolutely. Why do you think summers lasted so long when you were a little kid?
You also
They
had
seemed
less,
infinite.
you
Like,
had less summers to.
Why are you a co-host on this?
He's the bearer of bad news.
Sure.
I'm
He's
stoked.
the pallbearer of bad
I
news.
I am very stoked because I like Halloween.
I know
Today's
you
a
do.
good day.
and I'm not a fan of Halloween.
You know, here's the deal. I was never really a big fan. I love the young kids version, like with the girls growing up and stuff. And
Of
now I get
course,
to
if
do
I
it
had
with
kids,
Dylan.
I guess I would
like
get a little bit
doing the
more
trick or
into it.
treating with the young kids
Yeah.
is really fun. As soon as the kids start to try to like out cool each other and the gore fest, that stuff I'm not into.
No.
But like the little kids, like when Charlie and
about-
Libby were growing up, we would take them trick or treating.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
Absolutely.
Down those, in the neighborhoods that look like movie sets. It was
Amazing.
great.
What about?
And I get to do it with Dylan this year too. So I look forward to that stuff, carving the pumpkin like we used to do with Pop Up,
Mhm. Those are
That's
great
fun
memories,
stuff.
for sure.
watching like
The
Alvin and the
cartoons.
Chipmunks Christmas. I mean, Alvin and the Chipmunks Halloween.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
exactly.
stuff's cool.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, other than that, no, not a huge fan.
I mean, I do have incredible memories of when we used to go to the pumpkin patches on the East Coast.
There you
And
go.
actually would cut your own pumpkins,
Dude.
off the vine.
Yes,
And you'd bring them back. You'd carve them with your family. Then we had the corn stalks.
Peddler's Village.
Oh, Peddler's
I don't know. We might have
Village.
taken Andy there once or
You were a
twice.
baby.
Baby.
Yeah.
They had the candy apples, the
Oh,
caramel apples.
So wait, time out. I was gonna say,
Love
what is
that.
your favorite Halloween candy?
yeah. For me, it's the apples.
I would
I
say
was just gonna say caramel apples.
I like the caramel with the peanuts.
yeah.
Oh, the best.
Dude,
I just
that's-
like the plain
Walnuts
caramel for
or the
me.
pecans.
Plain caramel.
but
Yeah.
caramel apples by far the greatest. We gotta get
So Meme and Pop would take us to Peddler's Village.
we need some.
You remember the Scarecrow Fest outside? So they would have a scarecrow contest. You'd have these beautiful scarecrows.
Yep.
Remember the inn?
Mm-hmm.
They'd had the roast beef
Mm-hmm.
and the mashed potatoes.
Dude, it was
And then they had a whole
epic.
farmer's market, and then they had a pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
And to Matt's point, you had to go out. They were still on the vines. Remember those prickly vines?
Yeah, and yet you put on gloves. 'Cause,
yeah.
Man, those vines would.
And they gave
Yeah,
you a little
destroy
saw,
your hands.
and you would literally
Yeah,
that was.
those memories.
I know.
I vaguely remember them on
See,
the vine. I
yeah.
remember the vine
Yeah.
And that's
specifically being
and-
prickly.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I like about Halloween. I do like the fact that it's a nondescript holiday, so kind of everybody can get involved. It's
Yeah.
not like one religion or one
Yeah,
this or one that.
Yeah.
It's kind of something for everybody. That part is awesome. But I liked it when it was scarecrows and pumpkins,
Yeah.
and there was
Casper the Friendly
this
Ghost.
light
Like, yeah.
element to it. What I don't like
Well,
the dark. I don't
okay.
like the demonic. I don't
There
like the
cannot-
scary.
there
I don't
cannot-
really like that.
Can I defend Halloween for a second? Because there cannot be no light without the dark. So it's really what you make of it. Halloween is light and enjoyable if that's the Halloween you choose to celebrate.
That's right. That's exactly right. It's all about how funny and silly you make it, or how dark and ominous you make it.
You want to
That's
watch
it.
the Munsters? Watch the Munsters. You want
I
to watch?
love the monsters.
You want to watch Chainsaw Massacre from the '70s? Watch the original Chainsaw. It's the scariest movie of all time.
Yeah, yeah. You so sounded like Mark Wahlberg when you said that.
It scares me all the time.
You want to watch Chainsaw Massacre? Is that what you want to do? Just watch that one.
I know. It's funny.
You literally just did Wahlberg's
It really is one of
Halloween.
the scariest movies of all time.
It
It's
is.
disturbing,
It
but I
is.
love it.
It
So
is.
are you guys dressing up this Halloween?
Tonight? in a few hours?
I
Yes.
mean, look.
This Halloween.
Yeah.
This Hallows Eve.
Yes. Well, Dylan is going. The older, Charlie and Libby are doing their thing, right? Charlie's at college. Libby's, sophomore and has her
Oh, gosh,
boyfriend.
what is
so
Charlie
she has her
doing?
boyfriend. So Charlie's going to her parties,
Ugh.
and Libby's gonna go to
No.
do like a little Halloween thing with her boyfriend, which is cute.
Wow.
I got an idea.
Yep.
Are they going to watch scary movies?
Yep.
Wait.
And
Wow.
have candy and
Guys.
stuff, and they cook together. It's really sweet.
What if we dress up as the boogeyman and go after
Michael Myers?
and go after Charlie and Libby?
That's
We're all kind of the same height, so if
Interesting.
we all wear the same outfit, we could
That's-
pop up in all these different places.
how is he everywhere? Michael
Exactly.
Myers everywhere.
It could be great.
Oh man. No, it's Libby is going as yellow baby shark.
I love that, dude.
But the costume's
So
really
cute.
sweet.
Wait,
Yeah.
Libby?
I'm sorry, Dylan.
Dylan,
about to
I knew
say,
what you were saying.
You know
Libby
my
is-
brain? You know when Dad used to call you
Yes.
Joe and you Matt and me Andy? Okay. Literally, my brain, it's happened. I've reached that that fatherhood where I'm literally, when I get upset, I'm like, listen to me, Libby, and it's Dylan, or Dylan, and it's Libby, and Charlie is Libby, and it's a mess. Okay.
You know what it reminds me of is that commercial with the guy who's like, now let's not become our parents.
Oh, it's the best. It's the best.
Remember
Progressive can't stop you from becoming your parents.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. He doesn't need you to tell him. He knows.
I
So
love it
good.
'cause it's so relatable. Everybody at a certain point in their life, I know they go, oh my gosh, I'm becoming my
Oh,
parents.
100%. I do
there-
things all the time and I literally feel like dad.
Yeah.
Literally feel like dad.
There's an iteration.
I'll even say some things and I'll be like,
It's
that
exactly
sounded exactly like my father.
the newest Progressive commercial. They're in that coffee shop.
Yeah.
And Jan, Jan's cup comes up and they're like, Jan, no one's there. And the guy who's doing the commercial, the older gentleman, is with somebody else who he's training, and he's like, Jan, your order's ready. He's like, please, we don't need to tell Jan. She heard it. If that's his job.
I love those
And
commercials.
then they cut to, he's like, Jan, and the guy's like,
yeah, I love
Progressive
it.
can't stop you from becoming your
Yeah.
parents. It's
Progressive,
brilliant.
by the way, we love you.
I like the
Maybe you're a sponsor. Investors, maybe you. No, they're not paying us.
Was there an
Sorry.
was there an iteration of the commercial where they start storing like empty plastic takeover containers?
There's been
You know what I mean?
The
That is-
campaign has been
But
brilliant.
that is the most
Yeah,
relatable
I'm
one.
not sure.
When they're like, you don't need to do that.
Oh yes,
You'd be like just
Yes.
like your parents would
yes,
store all.
yes.
Because I know who hasn't gotten a
Well,
takeout
gonna be
tup-
saving this for later.
Yeah, who hasn't
you know,
gotten a
you're never gonna
Tupperware
eat that.
container and
In the
thought,
freezer, the cake,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
birthday cake.
Oh,
You're never
yeah.
gonna eat that.
No.
You're never gonna eat that.
No.
We're like, this was crazy. I was at a friend's house and they were like, hey, can you grab, it was a big dinner thing. Like, hey, can you grab the ice cream? They were moving on to the dessert. Can you grab the ice cream from the freezer? And I open the freezer and there's this weird lump looking cake. And I come back with the ice cream. I'm like, hey, what is that cake in there? It was a wedding cake, and it was like 20 years
yeah.
old, dude.
Oh yeah,
I was like, what?
bro.
Well, yeah, we kept the slice of wedding cake but it was like old. It was
Mom,
I guess it's for memories. I understand. But
Mom had a piece of cake from the Recess movie premiere that was the character
Oh
TJ frozen for a decade.
Wow.
I think it finally just disintegrated it from freezer, like it turned into freezer
you
dust.
hit it and went.
Yeah, but she
Yeah.
had it in a little plastic
or if
container.
the power ever goes
forever.
out.
Oh,
She still has a cookie from the Mistletoe Mix-Up set,
Oh,
which is
wow.
the Christmas movie that we did
Wow.
4 years ago.
Wow.
But the
Wow.
scary thing is the cookie still looks good, so I don't know.
It's like a Big Mac. It's like a
Yeah, it was
McDonald's
sold at
Yeah.
McDonald's.
burger.
Where's that? There's a Big Mac on display somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
47 years old, no more.
Pretty much.
No,
but
it's
no,
true.
it's not 47 because back then they were still using real beef tallow
Right.
and stuff, so it would mold.
It's
But
from the
within the last 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah.
and it's 20 years old and it looks mint.
Perfect. Now, have
Mint.
you seen Burger King has an ad now, or they did have an ad out?
Yes.
Using that exact thing. They're
full-
like,
they're
look at
moldy.
ours.
It molds.
It's only been out for 2 days and it's full of mold.
Yeah.
I know,
Woohoo!
it's
Yeah.
really strange
That's-
because we use
Wow.
real food. I mean, that's really
That's
a low.
where we live now.
Low brow,
Oh,
isn't
my
it?
God.
Yeah.
We live in the
So
future.
that's a barometer that I never thought we'd reach. We actually use food.
Somebody put a little costume on one of those Waymo, or is it Waymo? What are the little robots that are cruising
The
around? now?
Waymo is the
car.
self-driving.
What is the little?
yeah, the
what is
taxi.
what's the chill the little R2D2
Oh,
guy?
gosh.
The
Yeah.
Amazon robot.
You see, the little R2D2 guys.
Yeah, they're all around.
Jim, you know what I'm talking about? Little R2D2 guys. Anyway,
I had a friend who was just in JFK and said the cleaning crew is robots.
really?
The whole cleaning crew, and they stopped. They stopped in the middle. They're like, stopping for service, and they make
Best part is
and then they in big crowds of people. They
they're
go,
not
ooh, ooh,
robots.
ooh.
That's just the new uniform.
No, it's
They're just people in
robots.
costumes.
Yeah.
Those guys who can really do it really well.
They're like these robots that come through and they're cleaning the floors.
Dude, that's going to be such an eye opener for our generation in the next decade, maybe 2 at the most, when we're going to be walking around and robots going to be doing a lot.
He's an old droid.
I didn't
Remember that
finish
from
my
Star Wars?
story.
Go ahead.
Someone dressed up one of the food droids in a costume. He had a little wig on it. It looked like a little ET. I swear to God, rolling around. It was wild. I was like, that's amazing. It had a little long wig.
That's funny.
I was like, they must have
That's
just
funny.
set it on there after when they got a delivery. It's so hysterical. It
That's
looked like ET in one of that long
That's
wig
funny.
thing. Yeah, it was great.
So yeah,
Cute.
so Dylan's gonna be Yellow Baby Shark. She's
Mm.
very excited about that. And then Sam and I thought that we would wear white T-shirts with little bite marks, like put little bite marks,
That's
like
cool.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
as we take her around. You know, the little hour and a half that she lasts. You know,
of
she's
course.
she's only she's
You
almost
bring
three.
a
but
foam, like little foam boogie board, take a bite, like cut a piece out of it.
that could be funny
That's
too.
funny.
That's funny too.
Like a surfer.
Like a
like,
little
yeah.
kid's boogie board.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Or you could do a really graphic prosthetic of like a huge gash arm missing.
intestines pouring
Yeah.
out. Andy,
Yeah.
that's when
Look,
Andy has kids.
I've been debowed.
when Andy has kids.
By the shark.
Come on, you know that scene in Braveheart.
By the shark.
Oh gosh, all these kids are running.
You put a little
no!
red on Dilly's face.
My gosh.
Little red.
Andy turns
all over.
around. Oh, your child's so cute. That's right. Look, he bit out my intestines, and he's got all these intestines.
No, they're just dragging on the ground.
Went to the
behind
butcher.
him.
Oh my
These
gosh.
are real.
You know what would be an amazing costume for Dylan or a baby that doesn't move much?
Well, she moves a lot.
Okay, so
Dylan's
she's
a
too old.
toddler.
She's outgrown
she
this.
runs.
But for anybody out there that has a little infant that can't move too much,
Mm-hmm.
or potentially a dog, you cut a hole in the t-shirt and make them the alien bursting out of your chest.
Oh, that is
Oh,
kind of
that's kinda
cool.
funny.
How great! would
Definitely for a dog, like a Yorkie.
That... Oh my god,
That'd be perfect.
Yeah, it's
Would that be
Or
great?
Brussels Griffin.
Isn't
Have
that
you ever
great?
seen those?
Would that be a great
Oh,
costume?
Brussels Griffin popping out of your
They're
chest.
not
Isn't that
attractive
great?
dogs.
Or like a
See,
miniature greyhound.
I was contemplating getting one because
Come on.
Because no, they're just I don't know, dude. Something about them. I love those little
Yeah.
so ugly that they're cute type of
Yeah,
animals.
what's that one dog that's like
Oh.
with that crazy
The Chinese Cresties.
They are wild.
Chinese crested dog with the tongue coming?
Yeah.
I mean,
they're
Well, it's the
cute,
world's
though.
ugliest dog. That's
Yeah.
it was voted the world's
But
ugliest.
honestly,
dog.
all dogs, I love every single dog.
Yeah, you
I've
can't really
never
show me
met
a
a bad
dog.
dog.
I
That,
don't know. I've seen a couple that are not friendly and
well,
All right,
yeah, when they're
maybe
not friendly, yes,
maybe
that
I've met a
makes
few
them-
grumpy dogs, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I got torn up by a few dogs in my lifetime.
you did.
yeah.
Big
But
time.
still,
So
you know,
anyway, what are you
dogs.
guys? What are you going as, Andy?
Well,
are you in the? Are
it's
you in the
complicated.
girlfriend? It's complicated.
Yeah.
Oh, the movie? You're gonna be Alec Baldwin?
yeah,
Perfect.
exactly.
Yeah, Alec Baldwin. You know when he doesn't have any pants on? Oh my God! Why would you be Alec Baldwin from It's Complicated with no boxers?
That's what I've been.
Because I've
yeah.
often been compared to him. What the hell are you talking about, Andy?
Oh
You're
boy.
My
the
girlfriend's gonna
weirdest-
be Diane Lane.
No.
Oh, who's
No, Diane Keaton.
Diane Keaton? That's what it is.
Keaton.
The weirdest costumes ever that nobody would ever get. I'm Alec Baldwin.
She has
from
like
It's
a-
Complicated.
no, bob
No,
with
it
a
wasn't
weird
Diane
hat.
Keaton. It was Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's what it
Meryl
was, and It's
Streep.
Complicated. The reason why we
That
got
would
that
be
confused.
kind of a long shot for your girlfriend.
It's
mean?
that is the
Meryl.
funniest thing. Meryl Streep. Here's the problem. That was a Nancy Meyer's done some great movies.
Yes.
Nancy Meyers did It's Complicated. She did As Good as It Gets.
Oh,
amazing.
Right.
As good as it gets.
So-
what a movie. Mm.
That she uses Diane Keaton and
Was-
Meryl Streep
was-
and all these
was
amazing
Helen
actors.
Hunt in As Good as It Gets?
Uh,
Jack Nicholson?
Yeah, I think it was.
yes.
Helen Hunt,
Something's
yeah.
got to get. Wait.
Oh,
No.
No. As Good as It Gets.
Yeah.
Was
That Something's Got to Give is with
Something's got to give is with
Jack Nicholson, Helen Hunt.
no, Something's got to give is with Diane Keaton and
Oh
Jack
my
Nicholson.
gosh, there's a
Yeah.
way too many movies.
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
on
I'm
here.
gonna look it up right
We
now.
just
Yeah.
confused everybody.
I know.
We
I'm
did, it's
confused
okay.
I
now.
am too.
Helen
Helen Hunt,
Hunt.
Jack
Yes.
Nicholson. My buddy Jesse James is in that movie, right? I think there's a young actor at the well, not young, but he's my age. But
Yes.
back then, whoa, we got
So
ghosts.
so
I know.
Nancy.
We
So
got a ghost
so
in
We
the
got
studio.
an electricity ghost. We got some lights out, everybody. We're working on it, but they're flickering.
They're flickering behind
But
me.
it's kind of perfect
Of
for
course.
the Halloween.
They would target me, the guy who doesn't like them.
Ooh, tickling
Yeah.
mad. Ooh.
that light has flickered a couple of times, guys. It's weird, actually.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
Halloween.
Put
It's
some.
Halloween. What can you do?
We put some sound effects in there. It could be interesting. So
I
anyway,
I love bringing it back to Halloween. One of my
anyway, I just want to correct it because
What?
I don't want anyone writing in saying you guys totally misled us about these movies.
Okay.
It's Complicated was with Meryl Streep and Alec Baldwin and a
Yes.
bunch of other great people.
Keanu Reeves in that movie?
So
You
Keanu
know what's
Reeves.
funny?
Some-
Dad loves that movie.
No,
It's
what?
one of his favorites.
It's complicated.
It's complicated.
Oh, it's a great movie.
He loves it.
It's a great movie. No, that's with John Krasinski. It's complicated. Okay.
yeah.
Joe, you've just confused
Hold on.
No,
me.
no,
No.
That's the one.
It's-
I threw out
Jack
Keanu.
Keanu was in. Hold on, I'm getting to that. Something's got to give. That
Wait.
was with
Keanu Reeves was
Diane
in something?
Keaton,
That's
Jack
a good one.
Nicholson,
That one's really good.
Keanu Reeves,
Yeah, it's great.
and Amanda Peet.
It's a great movie.
Keanu Reeves played the young doctor,
that
who actually had a crush on Diane Keaton.
and Jack Nicholson.
And basically, it was a tryst.
Yeah.
She was torn between the young doctor, who for some reason was
Keanu.
infatuated with her, and Jack
And Jack
Nicholson,
Which
the
is the
old
one
playmate.
with Greg Kinnear?
that's
That's
gotta
as good as
give.
it gets.
That's as good as it gets.
There
Sorry.
we go.
But that's not a
boy.
that's
Guys,
hold
we
on.
are-
That's my
Oh,
favorite.
But that's not a
time
Nancy
out.
Myers
Start
movie.
over. Start over.
Oh.
Go down the list. Start over.
That's not a
This
Nancy
is
No,
Myers
no,
movie.
no. We're
so
good.
as good as it gets.
Is
Jack
a
Nicholson,
James L.
Helen Hunt.
Brooks. That's not Diane. That's not a Nancy Myers
Myers
movie.
Not
movie.
Diane Keaton.
Who
Oh,
directed
God.
As Good as It Gets? Because I
You
love
said
that
it.
movie.
James Brooks.
Oh, I love that
Yeah,
movie.
great movie.
Oh my
Nancy
gosh.
Myers directed.
So my-
It's complicated. As good as it gets. What women want.
My
I'm sorry.
friend Jesse, Jesse James was in As Good as It Gets.
This is a disaster.
We got to get Jesse on the pod.
I've been-
Actually, I'm going to text
guys,
Jesse James right now.
I got my brain's on trick or treating tonight because we're actually do have a time crunch so I can get out there and trick or treat.
Yeah.
But what I was saying is that anyway. So Nancy Myers directed What Women Want. It's complicated.
Mhm.
Something's got to give.
Ding,
Okay.
ding, ding, ding,
And
ding,
the
ding, ding.
holiday.
Hold on.
Who cares?
And you know what? My favorite scene from What Women Want is when Gibson was dancing. He was actually really smooth.
I won't dance. Don't
Don't
ask
ask
me.
me. Really-
I won't dance.
He's really
Listen,
smooth.
Don't
okay,
ask
man.
me.
What
I
Women
won't
Want.
Dance. Merci
Again,
beaucoup.
My good
really cool.
friend Ashley Johnson.
Hey, what's with the
Who
name
needs-
dropping all this?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
see, that's karma. These are my buds, bro, and I'm proud of them.
that
Oh,
light
really?
flicker.
Yeah, Ashley
twice.
Johnson. I did a show with for 10 years called
Called Recess.
Recess. Jesse
Ashley
James is actually a really dope guy who will be on the pod.
Ashley Johnson played Mel Gibson's
Daughter,
daughter.
Yes,
yeah.
I
I want
remember.
Ashley
She
on the
was
pod
great.
too. Where is she? I don't. We
That
we
was
gotta
a
get in touch.
great. That was a great
Yeah.
movie. I don't know.
She's
We're
fantastic.
digressing, but
Yeah.
I love everything Nancy Myers.
It's nothing to do with Halloween, but
Nothing. No, we went off on a
Can
movie
I tell you
tangent.
my favorite
Because
thing?
Andy was going to dress up as Alec Baldwin. That's how we went there.
Oh, there we
Yes.
go.
What are you dressing up as though? And you said it's complicated, and that's what led us down the Nancy
I think I know
Myers
why.
path.
I think I overheard a conversation.
What is
between-
going on with
The
you?
light is
Lights.
flickering. Relax. Good. Andy, the floor is yours.
Well, I have a lot of costumes,
Wow.
and my costumes are very authentic. So, it's going to be dependent on what the night entails. If I can convince my girlfriend to ride on my
You have
motor-
2 hours to figure this out, so
Yeah.
Well, yeah. But I got my costumes ready to go. If I can convince my girlfriend to ride on the motorcycle, which
Dangerous.
No,
Probably
I
won't.
wouldn't.
probably won't happen, which is I
I
get.
actually really appreciate that. Thank you,
Me
Brittany.
too. Me
Yes,
too.
thank you.
I will be biker gang, zombie biker gang.
Oh gosh.
But that's probably not going to happen.
Buzzkill.
So maybe a cowboy. I got a great cowboy outfit.
You do. You
I-
love that outfit.
I wear it a lot.
Do you
What's
still
weird
have
is
my
though-
Spurs?
Matt,
What's weird
I
is
absolutely
Yeah.
still have those spurs.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. Both you guys have
I have a
thrown
San
away.
Antonio
I didn't throw
Spurs
away that. I
jersey.
gave them to you.
No, you
No,
guys.
I gave them to you.
You guys have thrown
No, I didn't throw
and
it away.
lost jewels that
I didn't
I
throw it
have
away.
had to dig through trash.
I gave it to him.
Maybe the Spurs, but 90% of everything else I have that I've stolen from you guys has been trashed. Garbage that I've dug through. Matt threw a TV out once that I took out of a garbage can. A brand new TV. Getting rid of it. I'm like, Matt, that's a TV. He's like, it's gone.
What do you have
It
of mine?
worked.
What do you have of mine?
You'll never know.
Do you have any old boots
You're not
or anything?
getting anything back.
TV did.
You have any of my vintage boots?
This
or have you
is-
gotten rid of all
This
those?
is the problem. After 10 years, they become mine.
Oh.
I stamp them. I brand property of Andy on it.
So you're going as a zombie biker gang
No, I'm going as
or
a cowboy.
a cowboy, and she's going as a cowgirl.
No, I'm going as a cowboy. I'm trying to convince her to go as a Native American,
Okay.
or Pocahontas,
oh, that'd be
Tiger
cool.
Lily, something along those lines. I'm not
Tiger
sure.
Lily would be fun.
I love
Mm.
Tiger
if she's
Lily.
Tiger
The
Lily, then you
character's
should be
great.
Captain Hook.
Well, it's a tough,
Tiger Lily.
it's a tough costume to pull off in an hour, but I might be able to do it. We'll see.
He's got to saw this hand off. No, Andy, no. He can't.
I told you my costumes were authentic.
I go. I
Take
go.
the hand. Just take it. Yeah, but my cowboy outfit's so cool that I'm gonna miss it.
And Matt, what are you going as?
I told you I'm
Oh,
over,
nothing.
I'm kind of over
Well,
it.
why don't you come trick or treat with us?
I would love to.
Man, I know
All
what
right,
you
do
should
it.
be.
I'll put a T-shirt on with a bite
Come-
mark.
come
You got to
be-
do it. She's
no
bitten
problem.
all of us. I think
Yeah.
that's so funny.
Yeah,
you should.
I
You know
love
what you
it.
should do? You should cut off your head put little eye holes in here, but put your shirt up so it's like the shark bit off your head.
Again, that's great.
You know she's 2.5,
fare.
right?
And you
That's
should have a
the-
bag that squirts blood, so
Oh
like
my
you squeeze it.
Mm,
Jim
Oh
could
my
probably help
gosh.
make something cool.
By the way, I am wearing my Goonies t-shirt.
I love
Look
that.
at this. The Goonies.
All right, let's go. I'm wearing my
Goonies.
boogeyman.
Love it.
That's a
You
flex.
Goonie.
That's a flex right there.
So
it's
good.
cool.
See, now I would watch like Goonies for all. of
That's
them.
me too.
Yeah, I love that kind of stuff.
I
watch-
love that movie. That movie
Yeah.
makes me feel
Good
so good.
enough. For you,
Are they
it's
doing a sequel?
good enough for you?
You know, my
it's
good buddy-
Good enough.
My good.
It's good enough for me. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I love it. I love Josh Brolin.
Dude, hey,
I love
Bran.
it. I love it, dude.
Remember when he's working out and the
Oh.
rain's coming down?
Oh my gosh.
And you just,
man.
it's so real.
I
Like what they
know.
were able to capture,
Oh
Dick
my
Donner,
gosh. Oh.
and what he captured in that movie, it was just so real and
Like, when he's-
authentic.
When he's handling the car and he grabs him. He
Oh
starts,
my
yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Hey, Bran,
Oh.
let's go. Let's see what that bike can do. No.
So good. I
Just to cut to the insert of the shot of the bike wheel,
Just literally
and
spinning
smoking.
out of control. Dude, it was.
Oh,
so
I don't
good.
know, man. I don't know,
Dude,
That's just
it
so
just-
good.
they don't make them like they used to, huh, fellas?
No,
Well,
they don't.
They really don't.
Nah, they
Name me a
don't.
movie for young people that comes even close to Goonies since Goonies.
Freaky Friday.
The only
No.
thing that even comes close,
Two.
and it's obviously, and a lot of inspiration was taken from it. Stranger Things.
Yes, you're right. But to your
From all the
Your
80s, they
part-
took a lot from Goonies. They took a lot from E.T. They took
Yeah.
a lot from all that.
Ghostbusters.
They drew a lot from those movies.
My only thing about that is, and I loved it, and the execution was excellent. To your point earlier,
Stranger Things.
it had
the
this
final
real
season.
darkness to
yeah,
it.
it was a lot
That-
of darkness.
It was a lot of
that
darkness.
room when all the kids get
yeah had a lot of
Guys.
darkness, and it didn't make me feel like
warm inside.
it didn't.
No, I
Warm
know.
and
Whereas
fuzzy.
Goonies,
I know.
even in the darkest moments, I still feel warm.
Of course.
Even when the Fratellis, and those stakes are real.
I know.
You never
I agree.
felt like scared for your life. You know,
Yeah.
it was just you could still enjoy those moments, and I
Yep.
think that was why the tone of Goonies is so beautiful
agree.
for all ages, because you never
agree.
really are ultimately scared.
But don't you like a good scare every once in a while?
Well, you know, there were moments in my life where I didn't mind watching like Scream, but I felt
Oh,
even
yeah,
Scream, I still could enjoy it.
Yeah,
whereas,
I agree.
Whereas these Terrifiers and these kind of things are just salacious,
Okay, well,
dark
that's-
stuff,
that's-
and I don't
I'm not-
like that.
I'm not,
I don't like it.
really not.
Personally,
into that
I don't
kind of
like
stuff.
those things. I don't like those.
I
things
just
at all.
th-
They're very dark, and I
Man,
don't
I-
make me feel good inside.
I
at all.
really, I really don't like the demonic,
no.
the hauntings, all
No.
this kind of. That really, I
Can't
honestly, I just
stand
don't
it.
want it. I don't want the imagery in my
I don't
life.
want it either.
I just don't want it. Like,
I
I
agree
don't-
with you.
I believe that there's like, you know, those images that when you put those out into the world, like I do truly believe that they can affect people. And
They do affect
and
people.
so I don't want it in my life, and I kind of am like, for the filmmakers, I'm like, I feel like there's a certain responsibility
Yeah.
as a filmmaker that you're crossing lines, in my opinion.
I agree when you go.
I
into
just
that
don't
real
understand
demonic
why
stuff.
somebody would spend 8-9 months or a year poring over a script that's just putting out darkness into
So
the world.
dark,
That to
so
me is
dark.
like, I'm just not into it. It's not my thing.
It's not my thing either. I agree with you. And that's why even
Like put out
even-
good things into
even
the
like the
world.
original Halloween wasn't. It was a troubled person, and okay, horror film, whatever. But it wasn't this deep, like
Yeah.
demonic stuff.
I don't like it.
It was,
And I feel like it's low hanging fruit
It
because
is.
it's like clickbait in the same regard. It's like, why is it so much easier to get a horror movie made? Oh, because, well, that's like a clickbaity thing, like the fright thing. It's easy to sell, it's easy to make, so I'm going to make this. But as a responsible filmmaker or an entertainer, I feel like it's low hanging fruit. I don't respect it, and I think why not put that energy into putting out something else that either is provocative, makes you think, something else, even a thriller.
Oh, sorry guys, I fell asleep.
See, even a thriller,
Sorry.
even
was-
something else that just gives people a
Oh.
little bit more of a.
I was sleeping. Let me ask why we're having a Halloween episode and bagging on horror movies.
Well,
Second
that's
of
me.
all,
on horror movies.
That's
Second
me.
of all-
That's my opinion.
Second of all, as a responsible filmmaker, the reason people make horror movies is because it's a huge market.
Like I
that
said.
constantly needs to be fed, but it's also
That's my point exactly.
Fed human
remains
You're
and
taking it too
souls.
far.
No,
No,
but
it's my
but
point exactly.
but also it's like the film.
it's easier.
It's
to
not.
get
It's
attention.
not easier.
I think it's come on, dude. You look at these horror movies, like put all the horror movies down, like a really great filmmaking. I don't think
Absolutely.
so. I don't.
Maybe
I
you're
totally
talking about
disagree.
horror movies now.
I totally.
But you go
disagree.
back into the 60s or 70s
Yeah.
film noir, Hitchcock even go, what are you talking about? These are Stanley Kubrick would be considered horror.
those
even.
were
part of
They're not,
No, they really are
You're
though.
crossing a different. That's crossing a different.
No, I'm saying you're comparing horror movies and generalizing the category within the last 10 to 20
No,
years,
I'm
which
not.
sure.
No, I'm not.
Okay, because that's ridiculous to say that the horror industry hasn't changed and that it was easy.
Stanley Kubrick is a provocateur. He's not a horror filmmaker.
There's a lot of
One.
provocateurs in the horror genre. A lot. I mean, you could go even
can't
as
put
you could
Stanley
even go as
Kubrick
pop
in. I
culture
don't
and
think-
bubblegum as Wes Craven and make him horror. You could even go as
Well, Wes
you-
Craven is.
Yeah, Wes Craven.
dude,
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah,
and
that's
that-
horror.
That's horror.
That's horror.
and you're telling
movies.
me that these people are doing things because it's easy and that they're
I'll
not
tell you, one of the
talented
things-
filmmakers?
I'm not.
I
Again,
mean,
there's
look at
always,
something as
there's
bubblegum
always
and-
outliers.
Look at something as bubble. Look at
But
something.
I'm saying 80 to 90% of the genre, in
No,
my opinion,
wrong. No,
low-hanging fruit.
I can't deal with it. And you'll lose a ton of people because
I don't care.
there's a ton of people out there that like the horror
Great.
genre. And
Not my genre.
I'm not saying.
and you can any genre you can categorize it and take
I just
something.
said like the super dark demonic stuff.
Totally.
Disturbs me a little.
and
bit.
it's up to absolutely. But there's also like the Munsters and Addams Family, which
Oh, that's funny as hell. I love that
No,
stuff.
that's
For
fun.
sure.
This is different. That's not horror.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
you
mean-
could even. I mean, I'm not talking about Toxic Avenger to the Terrifier. I'm talking about like Vertigo or like Birds
Oh,
or
dude,
like
that's-
something like Psycho, or I'm talking about even Jason or Halloween, characters that were created that have lived on for a long
But
time.
they're different. I think they're a little different than like the demonic stuff that I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Sure.
me
I
too.
think
They're
Matt's
the
talking about like
outliers.
the evil souls and spirits that haunt your mind. You know that like
Blood, guts, gore. That to me is just
suspense is great.
That's
Yeah,
a
but I could
whole
say that about
different thing.
anything, any genre, action. It's overdone. It's just stupid. Shoot
I
'em
mean,
up.
it's
action.
arguably the first Halloween had very little blood. It was more of a suspenseful movie.
It was.
Absolutely.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
so suspense horror, the like look like that is by far the best genre of horror, and it's specifically
I
a genre
prefer
in
that.
itself.
I prefer that.
Like that is actually one of the categories
I
of
prefer
horror. You can break
suspense.
them down into
I prefer
gore,
suspense.
but
I feel like
agree.
Scream was very suspenseful.
There was a lot of
so
it.
I like the
Scream was
suspense
great.
of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scream was enjoyable, even though it was messy, but it was still enjoyable.
Mhm.
It didn't like it wasn't like The Ring or these things like
Well, The Ring was actually a
Here's-
pretty
here's
dang
my
good movie.
scary,
Here's
man.
my
I
thing.
don't know.
Here's my thing is that what I don't understand is like when
the
you,
Hills of
when,
Eyes.
when you go
That
into
was
when you go into
terrifying.
pitch a movie or you're talking about horror, yeah, we'll buy it. And that's why I mean by low hanging fruit is you get a lot of people going in there who are just like, well, I know I can make this for really low money, and as long as there's a lot of gore and blood, I can sell
No,
this
but that's
thing.
dumb.
And that to me is like,
Look at Paranormal Activity, the first one, which was made for like $30,000, was made in
suspense
hundreds of
movie.
millions. I mean,
There was no blood, no gore.
sure, but you're talking
Nobody,
about okay.
nobody got beheaded. There
horror-
was nothing of that.
Bro, there's so many different genres of horror. You can't you can't.
No, horror is one.
No, within horror, I'm gonna Google this so I have a little bit of help here.
Why don't we
But off the
chat
top of my
GPT?
head, there's body horror, found footage, psychological horror, slasher, suspense, gothic fiction, folk horror, horror comedy, supernatural, monster flicks. I mean, gore, parody horror, apocalyptic, post-apocalyptic, zombie, art horror, splatter. I mean, it goes on and on and on. I'm telling you.
Can I bring up one I love?
Boom.
They Live.
They live.
That's
There you go.
sci-fi horror.
Dude,
They
it's
Live.
100%.
Mhm.
I mean,
John Carpenter.
John Carpenter,
Oh,
there you
They
go.
Live.
A
Yeah, John Carpenter's
provocateur. A provocateur.
provocateur.
Piper.
100%.
Yeah, those guys are artists. I'm not dishing
I mean,
them.
you could go-
I'm dishing, like I said, the 80% of the genre.
I agree.
And
I
I
just
hate jump scares.
I
it's just
agree.
stupid.
I don't like
my
gore.
opinion.
I don't like gore as well either.
It's just my opinion.
I don't, but
by
I'm
the
a
way.
huge horror guy, and I'm not into the big gore movies. I'm
I don't
just
think
not.
I don't think I ever saw They Live.
Oh, it's a good
dude.
one.
I've never
It is-
seen
That
it.
is a good
Bro.
one.
There's,
But I'm a huge sci-fi guy. Huge.
Oh,
Me
I love
too.
Keith. I love Keith David.
me too.
yeah, it's way more
Keith
sci-fi.
David is so cool.
Dude, you're gonna
great.
like this movie.
He
It's
was so
way
good.
more sci-fi than it is,
Is he?
in any way.
You know, is it? You know what I love Keith David in was something about Mary. I loved Keith
Oh,
David.
yeah, yeah,
How'd you
yeah.
get the fact about the beat?
Oh God.
He's great.
Oh,
Wait, didn't we just meet him?
Yes, we just met
We
him.
just
Yeah.
met him.
Yeah, he's great.
We just met him at San Diego Comic Con.
Yep.
He
Yeah,
was
he's
so
great.
nice.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, that to me is again, I it's hard for me to even put that into that type of genre.
I mean,
but
for
I
God's sake,
understand that it can be.
Aliens is a creature. It's a creature
Yeah,
feature.
that's sci-fi, bro.
But it's a creature feature.
I mean,
You can argue it
sci-fi.
all day, but I agree with you.
and
it's
I
sci-fi.
love the new Alien Earth.
Oh,
television
it's
show.
so
It's
good.
amazing.
I finally
Yeah.
finished it, dude. How good!
I'm bummed.
I told
It's
you.
only 8 episodes.
Did I
I'm
not
like,
tell you?
They need 30
I
episodes.
told
of
you that
this.
was the show to watch.
Oh, it's the
It's
greatest.
so good.
One of my favorite Halloween stories. Again, like I don't like the horror and all that, but one of
Yeah.
my favorite Halloween stories is that there's a very northern town in Alaska where they carve and it's a big thing with the pumpkins. And they put them all out, and then that evening, all the moose come into town and eat all the pumpkins, and everyone's out there, and it's part of the celebration.
Come on.
Where they watch all these moose come into the town and they eat all the pumpkins.
serious?
It's so cool. That to me, now that's a cool Halloween.
That's a good
That sounds
Halloween
pretty cool.
tradition.
You know, there was
Tradition.
there was another one too. Very famous story about a headless horseman.
Oh yes,
And,
Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah,
that one
one.
too. He
Ichabod
uses
Crane.
a pumpkin.
I like.
He used a
Ichabod
pumpkin.
Crane.
Now apparently his head got chopped off,
Yeah.
and then he carried a pumpkin
Yeah.
while riding his horse through the Puritan town.
Have you ever seen?
It's true.
Look it up. I've heard it. I don't know if it's real, but I think it is.
Could be based on
Sleepy-
real
yeah,
events.
Sleepy
Could
Hollow.
be. Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow. Good one. Now that's a good one.
That's a good movie.
Love that story.
Sleepy Hollow was cool.
Oh, that's a great
Ichabod
Halloween
Crane.
movie. Yeah, Ichabod Crane.
Yeah.
I love that one.
I've been watching a show, and I think the last episode is coming up here, but called Task. Have you seen this?
No.
With Mark Ruffalo
Mm-mm.
and Robbie. I forget the other guy's name, but man, it's.
I like Mark Ruffalo, but he
Well
makes
done.
me sleepy.
No, yeah, and he does his Mark
does.
Ruffalo thing. He plays it like for some
It's
reason
his
like
voice. He makes me sleepy.
20 years older than he
He
actually
should
is.
do one of those sleep
but,
apps
Oh,
narrations.
I'd be out in 3 seconds.
But
You know?
he's.
McConaughey has one.
He's very
that
brooding.
one I can't.
But
I
I'll
can't
tell you
do it.
guys.
I can't do McConaughey's
I'll tell you
voice.
guys,
It bothers me.
it's Tom
just does.
Pelfrey, and who I like Tom Pelfrey a lot, but Tom the whole thing takes place in Philadelphia, and they're doing the best Philadelphia accents, and they all talk like this, all of them, and Tom
Water.
Pelfrey. But
you need
Tom,
to know, guys, we got to go get some water.
yeah, some water. Okay, look. Here's the deal, Dana. Okay, but listen to me, Tom Pelfrey. I don't know if he's from Philadelphia or not, but his Philadelphia accent, his Pennsylvania accent is
Spot on.
it's brilliant.
Yeah, I love that. I love when
Everybody-
people do it right because most of the time it's like
Yeah.
it's either New York or bad New York, and you're like, these
Yeah.
people are
Tom
don't even
Pelfrey's
know what
fantastic.
Philadelphia sounds like.
Mark does his thing, but Tom is amazing, and it's really well done.
Yeah.
like really well done. Anyway, I think it's HBO. Anyway, that's
It's
a
not
cool series.
TV. It's HBO.
I know.
By the way, they're finally HBO again?
Yeah, they're HBO
Oh
Max.
my gosh.
Thank
They were
goodness.
HBO, then they were HBO Max, which was the streamer, and then they were just Max. And people were like, "What the hell?"
Which is the
happened?
craziest
you
move.
take out the only part that means anything.
Not only that, Cinemax was Max back in the day, and it was
Exactly.
these smutty
Softcore.
Softcore po-
No,
Why
Cinemax.
would
No,
you-
not
Hold on.
Cinemax. Cinemark.
No,
Cine-
no. Cinemax was sort of it was like the redheaded stepchild of HBO. They wanted to be HBO, they never were. They had some good stuff. But after midnight, if you had
Yeah.
Cinemax on, it turned into Skinemax.
But okay,
And
but
I remember
that's
as
what
a kid,
mean.
I was just talking to my wife about this.
And you're
I
like-
remember as a kid, I would have had on a movie because back then you had cable. You know, the cable was cable.
Yeah, it's
so
so weird.
we were watching whatever it was, Lethal Weapon, and you go to sleep and your TV was on.
I know you wake
And
up.
you'd wake up and you'd be like, "What the hell is this?"
Red Shoe Diaries with David Duchovny.
Turn into Skinemax after midnight.
do you remember
know?
Red
You
Shoe
know,
Remember
it's like it's the weirdest. I would
Oh, yeah.
I would have.
remember-
Well, I was watching it scrambled myself.
Oh, were you? Oh, that's so
I-
funny. So funny.
I
So
would have
funny.
loved. I would have loved to have been in the board meeting when they made that decision. I think
Yeah.
it could have been an episode of The Office.
Yeah.
honestly.
Oh, 100%.
I think we should take out the HBO.
You're.
Go with Max.
Look at this. Nothing smells
Oh
bigger
my
than Max.
God, what a terrible marketing choice that was.
I know, and everyone was like, "Ew," and they spent.
Thank
They
gosh,
spent-
I really appreciate
they
it when
spent a lot of
brands
money.
realize that they've made a mistake. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's
at least
that's a good mark of
a little self-awareness.
yeah, of your awareness to be able to go, you know what, we made a mistake there.
Revert.
Let's go back to HBO.
Apple Z.
Yep.
Undo.
Because Home Box Office is a brilliant name.
and has
Max?
been for I don't know. It was bad.
Really
It was really
bad.
bad. And
Yeah,
the whole
strange.
rebranding, they had to go back to it.
I know.
Look,
I know.
I was a part of that when ABC Family, who was crushing and
Oh,
had some
I
great
know.
TV shows and had a really good. They were like servicing just a lot of young people, but
yeah.
couples, women especially, like 20 to like
Yeah.
40, and then they get a couple of brainiacs over there to run it. And they're like, "Hey, here's what we're gonna do." And Melissa and I were very well aware of this because we were going into like what would have been our 6th season of our show,
Mm.
and they were like, "We're gonna change it up." ABC Family is no more. What? What are you going to call it? ABC Plus? No. We're going to call it Freeform. What? And
Freeform.
yeah, we're changing the colors. And we're going after the MTV crowd. We're like, wait a minute. You guys got a good thing here with young adults.
Isn't that wild?
And they destroyed it. Literally destroyed the network, made it completely non-relevant, and nobody
Does
cares.
ABC have a streamer now, or is it just Disney Plus?
It's Disney Plus.
Oh, yeah.
And Freeform, I think, is still around, but I think they just air reruns, and then they have that 25 Days of Christmas, which was an ABC Family staple back then, where they would show Christmas movies for 25 straight days, and it crushed for them.
That is that is an odd choice when you've got a brand like American Broadcast Channel. You can't beat.
And then
that.
you have the
I'm
family
sorry.
element
Yeah,
to it.
You can't beat that.
Why are you taking that out?
I have no idea. When a brand that's been established for 50 years, you can't beat it.
To their point, everybody was making fun of them. Everybody was crushing on them, and unlike HBO, they didn't have any self-awareness, and they doubled down on it, and they destroyed themselves. You know.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
And all those
because,
people that ran that place have failed up and are running other places. But
Really?
And we love them.
Freeform was a great choice.
and we love them.
They're
No, I
doing
don't-
great.
I don't care anymore.
But,
about that.
no, but Freeform it's a disaster. I mean, it's a
We
proven
don't care about
disaster.
them anymore.
Yeah.
Not that I don't care.
We got a
about them.
podcast now.
I just don't.
I don't care anymore.
It's just yeah.
They don't really care about. They don't really care about us.
No, wait, it's
All I want to say is that they don't really care about us.
no, that's not the
No.
beat. That's not the beat.
No, what is it? It's
Well, you guys have really. I had it, but now you guys are really.
down.
get on, beat it down, did it down, finish it.
I'll never be able to come up with it with you two.
Good speed, got
What are
you.
you doing?
Get
Get
it,
it,
don't
We just gave it to you.
All I
Oh
want
my
to say
gosh.
is that they don't really care about us. Oh gosh.
Get to the beat because we have 7 seconds.
well.
No, that's not it. There it is.
All right, that's enough. That's enough. Let's keep it cool. Keep it cool, Joe. Keep it cool.
Have you ever heard his demos where he does all those beats and stuff
Give me.
and sends them to the programmers?
Yes, with all of his beatboxing.
Yeah, I know. What the?
So
We're
cool.
gonna have to cut some of that now. Keep it cool.
No, you keep just under 7 seconds and you'll be fine.
That was
Yeah.
12.
I know, but we'll be fine.
They
Will
don't
we?
really care
Mhm.
about- I think
Fine.
we'll be all right. Pushing right on it. Bump. Push it. Push it.
Follow my
Push
line.
it real hard. Bump. Dun-dum. We just do this whole music episode. Nightmare. Oh,
I gotta
man.
go trick or treating. I gotta get going. I got a big
What?
night.
You're not going anywhere, bro. You're not going anywhere. You're gonna put on your Spurs that you stole from Matt. Put on your cowboy shirt you
So
stole
true.
from me. You're gonna put on the boots that I gave you,
Mhm.
that I loaned you. Now all of a sudden they're yours forever.
Everything's mine.
I know. It's all mine. I miss the days of when we'd like make your own costumes. Remember the costumes Mom used to
Oh,
make for
yeah.
us? Dude, us?
Oh my gosh.
She didn't really. We had somebody make them for
For
you. but
weeks.
Weeks.
Mom
Mom
would be
made me
in
a
the
robot.
crafts room and
Oh
just,
yeah. She'd go into her
Oh, that
the
robot
laundry
with
room.
all those. I remember all those pipes.
Yes!
Like all those
Do you remember
bendy
that?
Pipes and-
Yes!
oh my god.
I was literally the coolest looking robot ever, but
Yeah.
Mom handmade it.
Were you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, dude.
That was super. That was a great.
You were the
costume.
coolest.
Yeah, that was Pennsylvania, Philadelphia.
So you were
Rev Road Halloweens, bro.
the coolest looking robot ever.
Well, I don't know.
Man, nothing's gonna beat that.
Nothing's gonna beat it.
And it's not just because it was our childhood. It's just you're in a place. You're in an environment with these 300-year-old oaks where you could find musket balls in the ground from
Yep.
the original
Civil War,
Civ-
Revolutionary War.
yeah, exactly. And then you have these old structures that literally were some of the first structures ever built.
Dude, the Meeting for Worship House was built in the 1600s.
Yeah, it's
That
just
was on our school campus.
you're never
It's
gonna
one of the oldest freestanding buildings in
I mean,
the United
heck,
States.
in North
still.
America. Yeah,
we built our house on that slaughter ground.
No, we didn't.
That
No,
old
it's just-
burial place.
It's just and you would get. I mean, you would literally get. So you have these old oaks, and you'd get these fogs that would roll in and just hang over the ground.
That's amazing.
And the leaves were,
Oh,
and
man.
you can't beat that when it comes
Silly.
to. It's like literally like it's the classic imagery of what anybody, not just for our child, but anybody would even want to make a film if you were going to like put that classic imagery of Halloween.
It's
You-
basically
fall.
it's,
yeah, you can't beat
it's
it.
where M. Night Shyamalan sets every movie.
Of course.
Yeah.
Now there's a great. I will
Oh,
watch M
there's-
Night Shyamalan
There's
movies.
one. There's the outlier.
No, he's not. He's not an
He's more
outlier.
of a suspense guy.
Yeah, the suspense thriller. You cannot put him in a horror category at all. There's zero horror aspect about his films. Zero. But yeah, Signs. Oh my gosh, that one shot when it goes from spring, winter, back to summer, all around the table with them. That was like
That was cool.
spectacular.
That was really cool.
What an amazing! I mean, The Sixth Sense.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh my gosh, I watch those all day long on Halloween. Those are my Halloween movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I would too. I watch Goonies and Scream. Like if I do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
But
I just want to say, like, I think all of M. Night Shyamalan's movies would fall underneath a horror
I
category.
love it. You guys have been.
No,
you guys have been
definitely
mixing
not.
it up, man. You guys have been mixing it up this
Definitely not.
episode. If you
I
notice,
totally disagree.
oh, so many times I have to be Switzerland here, and stay fairly neutral.
Trap,
I didn't like Trap.
Knock at the Cabin, The Visit, Watchers, Old, The Happening, Glass,
And
Split.
you know what was a great one though?
Lady
that
in the
I
Water.
didn't do very well that I really liked
The
was
Village.
The Village.
Was that good?
The
I
Village.
loved it. Yeah.
Really?
Oh my gosh, there were some
His
really
It was
movies
amazing.
haven't, though, like-
psychological thrillers.
Yeah,
Is what he's.
like Knock at the Door didn't do that good.
Well, this is the thing.
Old
He
didn't-
does.
Sometimes he misses,
I think he
but-
does. I'm not. This might be totally wrong, but if I remember correctly, he's from Philadelphia.
that light keep.
I
That
know.
is so cool for this
Spooky.
episode.
It is.
yeah.
And his name is not M. Night Shyamalan. It's something else. It's a stage name, giving away all of his secrets. But I think he functions out
His
like
name's Bernie.
Bernie.
Bernie
Carl-
Lomack.
Yeah. I think he functions outside of the Matrix. So he like makes all of his movies, or the majority of all of his movies are independent movies that he
Right.
self-finances or helps
Right.
finance. And so he doesn't ever have the control over a studio. So to your point, some of them
No,
are...
the studio never has control. You
Oh,
said
sorry.
the
Yeah,
opposite.
you're right. Sorry. So the studio doesn't have a control over his movies. So to your point, he kind of just, does his own thing, which I really respect.
Yeah.
And sometimes his movies he nails it and he gets them right on, like Signs, The Village.
And other times.
And other times,
Not-
And by the way,
like anybody.
name me a director who hasn't,
No.
who bats 100%.
the
there are
the
more-
best run ever is Quentin.
There are many,
Yeah.
Like his
yes.
run, like because he has an earlier part of his career that nobody really talks about, where there were some movies that I think he like didn't even release them because he hates them and supposedly they didn't turn out well. But then when he got into the Quentin run and like built his
From
cinematic
Reservoir
universe,
Dogs on.
boom, pretty much the guys. Every
Guys,
single one, Jackie
been-
Brown, all of them are
Been pretty much a
unbelievable
hit.
movies.
Yeah, been pretty much on the
All of
nose.
them.
Yeah.
All of them are really, really good.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
it
some
is.
sequences in Inglourious Bastards is some of the most incredible
Oh my
Dude,
gosh.
sequences.
the
I mean,
movies are-
Christopher is it Waltz?
Yeah,
Waltz?
Christoph Waltz.
Christoph Waltz.
Let me tell you something.
That was when he's singing at that table.
time Svein speaks.
I mean, Quentin breaks all the rules too. That scene goes on for you could never. I mean,
It's like 2-3
yeah,
days.
you could never pull it off without an actor like just. I don't know how he pulled it off, but it works. It works so well. That it's incredible, and it's some of the most incredible cinematic.
His quality control is pretty tremendous. And he didn't make a lot of movies.
No,
I mean, think about it. Like, I could have.
12.
I know.
Well, he did make a lot of movies. He just directed by Quentin Tarantino in the Quentin Tarantino cinematic universe. 12, but there's Grindhouse. He wrote a bunch of stuff. He produced a bunch of stuff, especially with Robert Rodriguez. I mean, like he's done a ton of stuff, but the Quentin Tarantino like badge of honor.
Yeah.
And it's so
Like the
he's
premium
so-
brand.
but it is like he somehow has done that. He's
Now,
built
who directed From Dusk Till Dawn?
Robert Rodriguez.
okay,
He
yeah, I was about
wrote
to
it and was in it.
Oh, yeah.
But and you could see how much, because I like both those guys. I will say that Quentin Tarantino
Oh,
takes the take.
Way
What?
better.
Not
Way
even a.
better.
There's not
But no, Robert Rodriguez is an
That's
amazing
not even a
filmmaker. He's
comparison.
actually really good.
See, I don't like his films personally.
I do, but
I don't.
he
Name me one.
Desperado. I mean, he's done some good movies, dude.
okay.
From Dusk Till Dawn. I
Yeah.
mean, there's a lot of one. Even his Say What You Will, Spy Kids was pretty cool for kids. Like that was a good movie. He's just done some cool stuff. Anyway,
I prefer The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
that was not too
Yeah.
good. That was not too
Yeah,
good. Robert Rodriguez has gone into like the was Tim Burton
Yeah.
phase of the career that Tim Burton I think is broken now with the new Beetlejuice and the new kind of going more back to the practical stuff.
Yes.
Where he just gets kind of goofy. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's where Robert Rodriguez is, but I think he'll
Machete. Who did that one?
Robert Rodriguez.
Machete.
Yeah, I mean whatever, it's
Yeah, it wasn't
you
good,
don't
dude.
get it. You don't get it, man. Anyway, so
Not a fan.
but yeah, Quentin's that premium brand Quentin Tarantino stuff is out of control.
The best.
yeah.
I don't know how
Once
he's
upon-
and
Oh,
he's-
my lights. The ghost is still
I'm telling you.
haunting me.
Yes.
Yeah. Quentin's. Yeah. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
all of them. I can't wait to see
What
the
the
next one with
heck?
Fincher directing.
I know.
It's gonna be pretty cool.
That'd be interesting.
It's going to
Very
be the
interesting.
story of Brad Pitt's character, Cliff.
Yeah.
Booth or
Booth.
something.
Cliff Booth.
Yeah. So good.
Have you seen the pictures? They're already filming
have.
it.
No.
The only thing I want to say is that he
Wow.
walked the
He's
set.
driving a.
He
what?
has got a wig, and it kind of looks like a wig.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I
He
hate
walked-
when they do
He
that.
walked down the set with a buzz cut, and they have pictures of him at lunch and stuff in the yellow shirt,
Oh no.
but he's got a wig, and it kind of looks a little wiggy
Does it?
Oh no.
because it's a little later.
I
It's-
hope not. I hope
it's
not.
70s,
It really takes me
so
out
they're
of it.
leaning into the 70s now. Like I think the original one took place in like
Yeah, no, this is very 70s. I mean, he's
he's
real
like bell
70s.
bottom jeans.
Well, because the
Yeah.
original when was that murder? When did that happen? It was Manson.
Charles Manson murders.
Sharon
when-
Tate was
Yeah, when did that all
murdered.
happen? Because that's where the universe of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood takes place. I think it's 60s. if I'm
69
not
or something
mistaken,
like that.
But I don't know for sure.
Hey, Siri.
Oh, don't ask Siri.
No, yeah. 69 she died. So I was
Okay.
right. 69.
Yeah, the late
Nailed it.
60s was that
I
movie.
got
So
it.
that movie
Yeah.
took place because she
So
wasn't
exactly
dead yet.
right. So that was 69.
Late 60s.
Late 60s.
The
Yeah.
movie
She
took
died in the
place
Yeah.
in 60.
Well, she didn't, but
Movie took place in 69.
yeah.
And then this one
Yeah.
takes place a few years later in the 70s. So he looks real 70s.
He does. I saw the pictures.
Yeah.
Real 70s.
Yeah. Okay.
Like with the rust colored car and you know,
Yeah.
like I mean, it's
Yeah.
full 70s.
But it's Fincher, so it,
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I hope Quentin still has an imprint.
I'm sure he
he
does.
probably will.
Input.
Well, and just an imprint on it. Like I think,
I
hopefully, he
guess
still has
so.
like a hand on the production.
He
so
always
they,
does.
they have to filter at least some of the stuff through him because
Yeah.
nobody will see it more clearly than him.
No,
you know?
no, I know. Yeah.
And Brad Pitt was like, to me, like I always say, like I love Leo in that movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but Brad Pitt's performance was so steady
Can we,
in that movie. It was astounding.
can we talk about Halloween for 5 minutes
Yes.
before I have to?
Well, I was gonna say Once Upon a Time at Halloween, but they didn't make that movie yet.
That's a good one.
Guys,
Once Upon a Time. at
Have you guys ever been?
Halloween.
I got to tell you something. Have you ever been? I went to Universal.
Let's do
it.
Love it. I love it.
Shout out! I went to Universal,
Oh yeah, you did.
but I
Oh,
got.
yeah.
we
this
couldn't
is-
make it this year with you.
because you're wimps. But this is the thing. I got an invite from an extreme haunt. I'm thinking about doing it.
What is that, dude?
It's like an extreme haunt where you sign
What
a
do you
waiver and
mean?
they go a little crazy.
Andy,
Mm.
that's dumb.
Yeah.
That's
Uh,
really dumb, bro.
I did one a few years
No
ago with my
thanks.
friend Taryn, and it was really scary.
Hmm.
And the weirdest thing is, it was in North Hollywood. Very unexpected.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? There was an interesting movie about an escape room.
Called Escape Room.
It
Matt.
was exactly. It was really. Actually, I kind of liked it.
I didn't like it.
I never saw that.
You should check it out. That's
No.
kind of. I would watch that for Halloween.
Watch
type
the
of thing.
first Saw.
Oh,
God.
no. I
No,
don't think
thank
that's-
you.
No, thanks, dude.
No,
I don't like
thank
I've
that.
seen all of them. Have you seen the last one?
I
It
didn't
was
see any
actually
of them.
really good.
I didn't see any of them.
You should check it out.
You know, I didn't mind Hostel, the first one.
Ooh, Eli Roth.
I didn't mind that,
That was
again because
pretty
it was there was some more. It was more
Actually,
psychological.
I take it back.
Yeah.
The movie, I watched it recently. It's so cheese. It really doesn't. It's like it's not good. But the concept of it's great. And when it came out, it was good. And what I liked about it was like a movie, and then it went. It
I
was
liked
a ju-
Halloween H2O with LL Cool J
That one's been deleted, I believe, from the cinematic universe.
and Josh Hartnett.
Really?
He was in that Halloween
Wait,
H2O.
Wasn't
Really?
I think that was either
Huh.
his big break or
Oh, maybe.
he did
You know what,
Black
I
Hawk
think you're
Down
right.
after
wasn't
that.
Thomas Ian Nichols in that, or was that a different
Let me
Halloween?
think.
I
Halloween
think he was in
H2O.
that.
Hmm.
Possible.
That's an interesting.
And what
one.
people make fun of is Josh Hartnett's haircut. They say it looks like
you pumpkin pie haircutted freak.
yeah, it looks like Jim Carrey's
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Dumb and
yeah,
Dumber.
yeah,
It's
dude.
they got into the same
I remember that.
hairstylist.
I remember that. I do remember that actually now.
So
That's hilarious.
it was, Josh Hartnett. Michelle Williams was also in
Oh
it.
wow.
LL Cool J. Joseph Gordon-Levitt was in it.
Oh
I
yeah, I
think-
remember this now.
Joey Gordon-Levitt.
Tom was in it.
Who?
Thomas Ian Nichols.
I remember now
I don't
because
think he was in that one.
I remember everybody was
Hmm.
talking about this is the like when they were the auditions were coming down for all the actors.
Yeah.
I remember like all the agents. My
Yeah.
agent was saying like,
I
"Oh,
know.
this is the
Yep.
one.
Yep.
This is the breakout movie. You're
I
gonna have to
know.
get a role in this one, or you're going nowhere."
Yep.
That was a lot. I've been me too. And then you don't get it, and they're like, oh no. So he was in Halloween Resurrection.
Oh, was he?
Mm.
Yeah, but H2O was like,
I remember.
yeah, it was pretty
I remember all those.
lightweight, you know.
Are you
Mhm.
yawning?
Yeah,
bro?
I'm yawning
What's wrong with
'cause,
you? It's
I don't know.
Halloween.
I know. Please, I gotta gear up, man. I gotta gear up for Baby Shark.
Take a little nap.
Can
Can you play that?
You know,
Yes, of
Did you hear
course.
that there's a storefront in that's to keep people away from loitering that is playing that from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m.
No.
And the neighborhood
They're
is
blasting it. Baby
Yeah.
shark.
over loudspeakers at a
It's
shopping.
Daddy Shark,
Yeah.
dude. Grandpa Shark. They have all of them.
Oh, they have all of them.
Yes, Mommy Shark, dude. Yes.
Ah.
Pink Fong. Pink Fong is behind all of them.
Oh, really?
I don't know what it is.
Guys,
It's a massive,
I gotta
massive
start.
hit.
I
huh?
gotta get
Oh.
into the Halloween celebrations.
All
I
right.
can't stand
All
it
right.
any longer.
Well, listen.
I'm gonna go drink some Halloween punch,
Mm.
Some witch's brew.
witch's brew, have
All
a
right.
piece of
I
pumpkin
do like
pie.
I do like getting dry ice and dropping it
Yes.
That is so cool.
into the punch.
Yeah,
Caramel
that's
apples.
fun. That's fun. That's fun. That's
I love
fun.
that.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
eat my roasted pumpkin
You know,
seeds.
one Halloween. This is a cool story. One Halloween, I did have a little Halloween get together at the house here,
Yeah.
and I dropped a bunch of red LED, waterproof LED lights into the pool, and giant chunks of dry ice, and the whole.
I think I remember you
pool,
doing that.
It was pouring down. You know those how the
This was
pool's
my
elevator.
idea.
Yes.
It was pouring down.
That's awesome.
This was before you were here.
No, it wasn't, bro. There was no way that you had a Halloween party with dry ice without me here. There's
Yeah,
just
buddy.
no
You
way.
did.
This was before. This was Tanya, but yes,
Maybe 04.
yeah, this was early on of me living here. But yeah, I did that.
405.
It was just it was a small group. There was only 6 of us here.
Well, I had like an 800-person Halloween party with
Yeah.
dry ice.
Here?
I probably did. I probably was not in town. He used to do that all the time. It was like I was the parent.
What a
And
jerk.
whenever I'd leave town, he'd throw these ragers
What a-
at my house.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wow, you are just an evil.
And then it
little
became
man.
his house as well, and so I had no say in it.
Wow. All right.
And that's when we immediately stopped the Ragers.
Okay.
pretty
Well,
much.
No one was allowed over once it became my actual house.
Yeah, you
I'm
only
not going to
did-
mess up my own property.
so true.
He ain't even trashing my house for 5 years.
Well, now no
but
longer
it's
mine.
our house now.
Exactly.
Our house.
Exactly.
In the middle of the street. Our house.
I'm going trick-or-treating, everybody. We
Yes.
love you. Happy Halloween. Thank you
Yes.
for joining us here. Like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Check out our online merch store.
Yes.
And
Be safe.
Be safe out
Yeah.
there.
Be safe. Have fun.
Check
Don't get
those
crazy.
candies
Yes.
before you
Check
eat
those
'em.
candies. God bless, and we will see you next week.
Spooky time.
Ooh, like, hey, Scoops.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us here on the Brotherly Love Pod.
Please like and subscribe on our YouTube.
And check out our online merch store. You can find the link in our show description.
And we will see you
Next week.